What if Tesla made a farm? So Tesla, as you might know, is the leading electromobility company and is heavily involved in the sustainable energy industry, but it's also known for doing unexpected moves, such as the Optimus, which is a humanoid robot designed to be a tireless personal assistant or a manual worker, as I get it. Now, the idea of Tesla going into the agriculture industry doesn't seem that far-fetched at all when looking at their portfolio of products and adding a bit of imagination. Optimus can easily replace manual laborers, Tesla's EV experience can serve to make a great cyber tractor, and its solar panels and batteries look like a great power source for indoor farms. And now the question arises, if Tesla was to make a farm, would it be an outdoor or an indoor operation? Well, I think the answer is definitely indoor, because of two reasons. First, proper indoor farming can get a lot more high-tech, which complements Tesla's brand. And second, Elon Musk wants to go to Mars, and outdoor farming isn't really an option there. But then there is a valid reason why Tesla might get into making tractors after all. You see, Elon has a younger brother called Kimball, on whom I've already done a video, and who has an indoor farming company called Square Root. And it would make sense that when Elon goes to Mars, Kimball will supply the farming gear. And since that's handled, Tesla could theoretically focus on disrupting the agricultural machinery industry here on Earth. For example, in terms of cutting the middleman, as they did with cars, or making the operation of tractors way cheaper, as they did with cars. But even though electric tractors are more than a century old, they still have some serious flaws, such as power supply. You can either have a few miles long cable, which is slightly impractical, or a heavy battery, which contributes to soil compaction. Also, the current battery capacity, or the maximal density of stored energy, isn't all that great, so having an electric tractor might be a real hurdle when you need to work long days in the summer. And there are more battery problems than just the capacity. For example, the shortage of raw materials. According to the Raw Material Information Center of the European Union, we should feel a shortage of graphite, manganese and lithium by around 2025 and nickel by 2029. Nevertheless, companies are still innovating the Lion technology and the results are actually meaningful. For example, Tesla is now adopting LFP blade battery cells from a company named BYD, which seem to have faster charging times, among other things. And these improvements lead us to the first serious startup manufacturing fully electric tractors. It's called Monarch Tractor and they are based in sunny California, which makes sense as it's a tech and agriculture heavy state. Now, obviously more companies are making electric tractors, but either it's firms like John Deere or Fendt, which obviously they gonna make something, or it's small companies making these sorts of stuff, and I mean, But Monarch is the newest, most exciting company to make an all-electric, actually useful tractor for bigger operations. By the way, not that long ago I posted that tractors are obsolete, which I mean, but check this out. Fully autonomous driving, people sensors, even on the PTO shaft, so it cuts off power when something gets within 1 foot from the tractor, which is healthy for your limbs. Runtime of up to 14 hours and charging to 100% in about 5 to 6 hours. And you can control the tractor or even a whole fleet from afar. There are also drawbacks though. The main one, as you might have already noticed, is that this tractor is primarily for orchards and vineyards. And the second major drawback is that the runtime is way worse when you are actually running some implements. 10 to 12 hours with a disc harrow is still cool, but it stops being cool when you want to mow something. From this, I conclude that we are still miles away from all-electric combines. Although there might just be something brand new that will bring us a bit closer to cyber combines. Enter Prieto batteries. This company claims that you can charge the whole thing in 3 minutes. Whole car, tractor or combine fully charged in 3 minutes. What the fuck? And there is more. This battery is supposed to be non-flammable, able to work from -30 to 100 degrees Celsius, and have 3 times more energy density than current Li-ion cells. That's bonkers! So, the way Prieto explains the off-the-charts performance, and I don't wanna bore you in battery facts, but basically in all the current battery cells, ions can move only in a single layer or 2 dimensions, which is limiting. But the bright minds at Prieto were allegedly able to design something that allows the ions to move in all 3 dimensions, enabling the vastly superior results in terms of charging times and energy density. But to my knowledge is still a prototype, so who knows what this turns out to be. If this proves to be real though, it's gonna be the next big thing, and all the EV manufacturers will wanna get their hands on it, including Tesla. And as already said, it might very well enable the production of powerful electric combines and tractors. And to get back to the whole farming on Mars possibility, when doing research for my recent video about this topic, I came across a very interesting concept from a SpaceX fan. But unfortunately I wasn't able to retrace the article, but he said that theoretically, when there are already multiple versions of the Starship, they could also make one fitted out with hydroponic gear to serve as an interplanetary mobile farm of sorts. So SpaceX would just make the ship here on Earth, fly it to Mars, and it could immediately start producing food. This is certainly an interesting idea, but it might be too much to build hundreds or even thousands of perfectly reusable spaceships to just sit around and grow lettuce or other food, but you get it. So Tesla might get into the tractor business, although there is already serious competition. SpaceX might build interplanetary farms, and Optimus might very well substitute for the lack of workers in agriculture or replace them altogether. Thanks for watching.